Before fire, some humans didn't cook their food, and today there are some people around who think raw food is healthiest. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton, and welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be learning about the raw food movement. What is raw food? Is it completely uncooked?
Living food is more than raw. It's a conscious concept which includes organic, local food, and conscious preparation. So it's more than just raw. But we do it raw, totally.
But it definitely doesn't include any cooking. There's no oven in the kitchen, no kettle, nothing. Like, we don't cook anything, that's for sure.
Well, tell me about the raw food movement.
The movement started in the USA, in California, more like as a movement. Before it was an evidence that was here and there.
It's back to the source, basically. It's just we're the only animal in the world that actually cooks our food and transform it so much. You know, we live in a culture, in a society where we just transform all the food. It's so industrial, and all the food is really far from nature.
What are the benefits to eating raw food?
You have basically less digestion, less blood in the digestion, so more blood to the brain, more blood to all the extremities. All this energy that needs to digest the enzymes, digest the food, process everything, we don't use it in raw food because everything is already there.
What is part of a healthy, balanced raw food diet?
Most people who go on raw food diet, they eat all these nuts, all these oils, all these fats to compensate. But the thing is that you have to focus on greens, wheatgrass, parsley, juices with greens. You know, that's what's really gonna bring you healthy.
We're gonna focus mostly on the concept of diet, and what we need is different. We don't run for proteins. We're gonna look for enzymes. And the enzymes gonna be the one who gonna put at the good space in our body, like the vitamins and the minerals.
So does that mean there's no meat in the raw food movement at all?
No meat, no dairy, no flour, not much.
The way we approach it, because some people do like raw meat. But for us, raw meat is dead. That's why we prefer to talk about living food.
You just have to understand three main points is that we have to eat the most potentially full of nutrients food as possible, that taxes our body as less as possible, and that taxes the planet as less as possible. So meat is not answering these three questions.
Would you say that raw food costs more to use in a diet?
Yes, you pay a little more expensive what you eat, but you don't exploit people, you don't use chemicals. So raw food is cheap in that way. But
it will cost for your pocket a little bit more in the beginning because you want to eat as much as you were eating. The thing is that most people eat raw food more and more. They go always for simpler. In the beginning, we make all these dishes like gourmet and really fancy food that cost more money. But after a while, we get satisfied with less food because you're less toxic inside. So the less you're toxic, the less you need to eat to absorb nutrients. So you basically eat a few fruits, a few vegetables, and you have energy for all day. You know?
And then you sleep less, and you eat better, so you have more time and more money.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.